welcome back. This is Logan talking, and then we have Tyler here as well, same as always.
Hello.
Unfortunately, we don't have his mom or his brother on today because they were really nice the last time that I wasn't here.
Yeah, that was fun.
It did. It sounded really great. Well, how are you today? I mean, we've been with each other all day.
Yeah, I'm fantastic.
You're fantastic?
I am fantastic.
Are you full now? Because I see you still have your bagel over there.
My peanut butter bagel.
Peanut butter bagel on peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You love peanut butter. I do as well, just not that much.
Yeah. I kind of eat the crap out of peanut butter.
Yeah.
It's freaking great.
And so, was your Christmas everything that you wanted it to be?
Yes, it was fantastic.
And did you get everything on your list?
So this year I didn't ask for a lot. I just kind of said I want to see my family, which has been a big thing recently. My one aunt lives in Florida. I recently, I think a day or two ago of recording this, we FaceTimed her, and it was fantastic because I haven't seen her in forever or even talked to her. So that was a great Christmas present just there. And my other aunt just bought a house in Florida. She lives in Ohio. And she recently had, I think, hip surgery. I think it was hip surgery.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so she, could barely walk, and I think she's still going through therapy. I don't remember. But, I hear she's doing good.
Yeah.
And I wish her the best of luck.
Well, and that's so sweet that you didn't ask for much. You just wanted to be with people.
Yeah.
And in reality, that's what it should be. However, none of us are like that, except for you. I mean, yeah, I had a list. It was very tiny, given that I am 22 and I'm an adult now. But
right.
I don't know. When you write a Christmas list and you give it to the person to shop for you, what makes you think that you should get something that's not on the list first, and then it's like you're winging it, kind of. Like, I give you a setup. Now, thank you to whoever bought me gifts. That was very sweet of you. I love the thought. Merry Christmas. However, if I have a list of 3 things, please look for them first. And then get me other things.
Yeah. I hear that.
Now, I already said this. I appreciate it very much. And thank you to those who did that. I just would prefer the latter next time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to the Starbucks drink of the week. I didn't have it today. However, it's really tasty. It's bear with me, the salted cream cold foam cold brew. So you have your decadent cold brew, not bitter. It's smooth and it's nice, a nice coffee taste. And then on the top you have your salted cream, so it's sweet cream and salt. It's amazing on top. It makes me break out, so I can't have it. But yeah, and it's really good. And there's also caramel in there for you caramel freaks. So
God, that sounds so good.
yeah, it's like a pretzel.
Well, now I have all that coffee you gave me, and I have the my dad just last night my stepmom and dad gave me a $25 gift card for Starbucks, so now I have all this leeway to go to Starbucks.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yes, caffeine heaven for a little bit there.
And then it'll just die.
Yeah, yeah, and then you'll get dependent on it, and then that's just how it goes.
I mean, I'd rather be dependent on caffeine and coffee.
I'd rather be dependent on vegetables.
I mean, yeah, everybody would.
I gotta lose this weight.
Well, yes. Not just that, but I'd rather be dependent on something healthier than Monster Energy, because that's what I'm dependent on right now, and it's rough.
Yeah.
Because when I don't have one for a day, the crash is so bad after a week of having one a day. Because that's all I need. I don't need 2 or 3 a day. I need one normal size can a day.
Yeah.
And if I go a day without one, the crash is so bad in the middle of the day. It's terrible.
It does suck. I used to drink Monsters all the time. I think since I was maybe 12. And now
since
I'm
middle school.
Now it does the adverse effect when I drink it now. I get really tired for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, but
that's pretty much me. And But like at work, when you know my adrenaline's pumping and I'm like doing stuff.
Yeah.
Running around and making countertops.
Oh my God, I know what you mean, except not countertops.
That like that energy kicks in for me, and I'm like very thankful for it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like, I'm tired all the time if I'm just drinking it, and like at home I can like fall asleep to drinking one.
Mm-hmm. So since it is almost the end of the year, you had a very nice podcast with your family about Christmas.
I did.
However, I wanted to expand on that a little bit.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, should we start off with like what Christmas movies or what you do during the holidays? What do you want to start with?
We can start with Christmas movies if you really want to.
My favorites, I like The Polar Express. That's one of my
of course.
One of my favorite ones. When it first came out, I think I was 7, so every little thing in there was exciting to me.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, my favorite part was when he unhooks the train from the track when they're in the town or whatever, and then they go down this big slope.
Oh, I remember
that.
One
ghost guy that's talking about having a cup of joe.
Oh, on the roof?
Yeah. Hot cup of joe, yeah. I'm like, dude, why are you even here? Go away.
I remember my favorite part is when they're on the track, and then like out of nowhere there's just like this big like lake of ice.
Oh yeah.
And then they're just sliding all over the place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that, like, it was so cool.
Yeah. And I'm the type, there was that one girl that didn't have her ticket, or I think that's how it was. The one girl didn't have her ticket. I'm like, girl, how do you not have your ticket?
Yeah. Or she left her ticket and then they were going to throw her off or something.
Yeah. So they thought.
I was like, that's rough.
Yeah.
When you're like 7 and you're like,
yeah,
she's not going to see Santa.
Yeah. I also like the Santa Claus. Do you know the one with
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
The third one was
That's why I didn't watch it this year.
The second one, the first one was the best. Always in like, not always in a trilogy. Okay, because
Usually.
all of those Star Wars freaking fans out there, I know where this is going, and I'm gonna say it, and everybody else is gonna be like, "Oh, that's not true." For me, in 99% of the cases, the first movie in a series or a trilogy is the best. And then it just gets worse from there.
I agree. Except
Star Wars,
not to get off topic, but in the sense of the Phantom Menace, that was the worst of that trilogy.
Yes.
I feel.
Revenge of the Sith
was the best.
And then, that one went backwards,
Attack
and that
of
was
the Clones
really
was terrible too. But
Attack of the Clones wasn't bad, but it wasn't fantastic either.
Yeah.
Now, like, the Phantom Menace was very cringeworthy for many things.
Yeah, it was just meh. Like, why would you put Darth Maul in that movie? He's awesome. The movie is not.
Well, right. And so Darth Maul had to be in that movie. That was all, like,
that was all him.
Perfect, like, scripting.
Now,
it could have been a little more dramatic.
Yeah.
To make it really good.
When you think of, getting back on topic here, when you think of Christmas movies, what do you think of? Like, which is the number one you think?
Die Hard.
Oh, heck no. I thought you were going to say Elf.
Did you, like, on that topic, though, do you know that they actually classified Die Hard as a Christmas movie?
I've actually never seen it.
Look at this. I'm going to look this up for you right now. I am dead freaking serious. They classified it recently as a Christmas movie, and I was like, what the hell? When did Die Hard become a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
It was originally posted December 24th, 2017. It's Christmas Eve.
It's not a Christmas movie.
No, but they recently classified it as a Christmas movie.
That's some bullshit.
Look.
Right there.
People are claiming Die Hard is a Christmas film, and it's tearing the internet apart again. And then people actually were out like, okay, fine. If we make it a Christmas movie, will you shut up? And it was just like Die Hard is not a Christmas film. It just happens to be set at Christmas like Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
That, you know what? That's kind of true.
Yeah.
That's kind of true. That's funny seeing that. So what, Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie now?
No, it's not.
No, not at all. What were we saying before Die Hard?
No, we were talking about the Elf. I thought you were going to say Elf.
Oh, Elf.
Favorite.
Oh, were you when we were in the house? Were you there when I hooked up the VHS?
No.
The VCR to the big TV in the basement?
No.
And like we could see every pixel during that movie.
Oh, maybe I was.
Because we put one couch in front of the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
I don't know. I kind of want to frolic around New York like Buddy did.
That'd be fun.
And try fruit spray.
You know.
Yeah.
No.
And now
that's like spraying perfume in your mouth.
Off of sewer. What am I saying? Not sewer. Subway.
Sewer.
I wouldn't eat.
Did he see the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
He went to the danger zone.
Yeah.
The danger zone.
I don't know. When I think of Christmas, I think of like sitting down with everyone, watching movies, and eating tons of cookies because that's what my mom always does. He makes tons of cookies, so I eat them.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time, but now I'm the scapegoat for anything that's eaten. But
why? Because
I eat a lot apparently.
Oh.
So
I would say
I get
that.
blamed. But that's okay.
I
Someone
wouldn't
has
say
to get
that.
blamed for something.
Too true.
So I don't know. What do you do for Christmas? Just hang out with people, just like I do, or is there anything like different, like that most people don't do that you do?
Well,
in terms of Christmas,
if you remember, we ordered Chinese food.
That is true. Yeah.
We had Evan until 3, and then he went with his dad, and then my mom and I were like, everything's closed. What are we gonna do?
Chinese.
And then we started driving down the street, and we're like, oh, the Chinese place is hopping next to Turkey Hill, and we're like, shit, that place delivers.
I'm like, that's a sketch place. However, the food is really good.
It is really good. It's really good, and I ate way too much of it.
Yeah, I only had a little, so I was fine.
So I would say the only weird thing this year was Chinese food.
Yeah.
That and like normally we have family over. Like when we were at the house, we always had like Evan's dad's side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
And like I went over there to see them, but it was a little earlier than our Christmas. So
did you guys do anything funny? Like I know that my family, we sit down, we have all these lottery tickets, okay? And I don't know, we play bingo, but we play the bingo for the lottery tickets. So it's like
I see.
It's pretty fun.
That's cool.
I don't know. It's basically seeing people. Most of the people you want to see, some of the people you don't want to see at all, but you have to.
I hear
it's the
that.
holidays.
I hear that.
No, I hope I'm not the only one that thinks that way.
No, definitely not.
What do you do for New Year's? Who do you normally go over to? I know I normally go over to AJ's.
Right.
For those of you that don't know, AJ is a friend of ours.
Yes, she is a very good friend of ours. And she always hosts a New Year's Eve / New Year's Day party.
Yeah, and I always come late because I'm working, unfortunately. But this time I can actually go the whole time.
Yeah. This year there's no drinking though.
That's okay. I don't have to have alcohol to have a good time. I mean, have you heard me?
Yes. You're always fun.
Yeah.
Now, I will say some alcohol is fun.
I don't know, but with New Year's comes New Year's traditions as well as things that people need to work on in terms of resolutions. But
right.
I don't know. So you have the party, and then the New Year starts, and you're like, okay, this is going to be the best year ever. And then it turns out to be the most mediocre year that you've ever had.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, that was this year.
Yeah.
Except, like, you know, I got my really good job, which was last year, but still. Last year.
Oh, my God, I'm going to be 50 pounds lighter. I'm going to have a partner.
You're going to get there.
Yeah, eventually.
You know you will. You know you will.
Yeah, it just hasn't come yet. What could you work on, or what is one of the traits that you have that's like...
I'm dying over here.
Should I go first?
Some resolutions?
Yeah, like resolutions and then other things that you could work on. Let's just start with other things that you could work on.
Okay,
like
so
for me, talking about you.
Okay.
Patience.
Yes.
Oh my god, at the stop sign, when we're waiting to cross the street, he does not stop touching
the button.
The button. Like, get your hand off the motherfucking button.
But it beeps, and I want to hear multiple beeps.
I know, but that's a Lidditz button. It's not like the Lancaster button where it keeps saying wait.
Wait. Wait. I don't want to wait. I want to go.
I mean, I would press that a bunch of times because I just love that.
I mean, yeah.
And then if you hit it enough, when the light turns and you can walk, it says the street that you're on.
That's true.
Was so cool.
That's true. Lancaster's so up to date, which is funny.
It is.
Because you would think Lidditz would be.
Lidditz is just
no, not even close.
I don't know the word for Lidditz.
Overcrowded.
No, not yet. You haven't seen Overcrowded.
Brother, I have seen Overcrowded. Second Friday in Lidditz is rough.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I remember.
It's fun. I like being around tons of people.
Not that many.
Just not in
Remember
Manhattan
Black Friday?
Where we wear diapers for New Year's. I don't like that. Nope.
Do you remember?
Like, where do you throw them when you're done?
In the street? Where else?
That's disgusting.
It's New York.
I know, but who's got to clean up your shit? I think you should clean up your shit.
Nah, local authorities.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Pick up my shit, man.
Yeah, literally. I don't know. What else do you think you could work on?
I could work on?
Or what's something that you don't like about yourself?
Most things. Which is unfortunate to say,
at the end
of
this, we have
things.
to have a what do you like about yourself thing to brighten the mood.
Not most things.
Oh God, shut up.
I like that I'm hardworking.
Yeah.
I like that I am able to provide for more than just my direct family.
I guess this is tying into Thanksgiving as well.
Yeah. And I'm thankful that I can be ahead somewhat. But right
You're
now
better off
it's
than a lot of people your age.
Yeah, which is weird to think about.
I don't know. Some things that I need to work on, I need to stop judging people before I even talk to them. Like, I'll see someone walking down the street and I'll be like, oh, this person seems like a bum. When in reality, they're just a normal person trying to provide for themselves. And they just, I don't know, some people dress differently. I tend to look differently than most people.
I mean.
So, yeah. And no one would know me unless they talked to me. Just like if you would come up to me. Just for those of you that don't know, I have extremely bad RBF. So if you were to come up to me on the street, you wouldn't come up to me on the street because you'd be scared because my face is just like screaming, get the fuck away from me.
Oh, stop.
Yeah. But
that's what you say. I don't say that.
Well, I don't know because my face is pretty bad.
We've been friends forever. So
because I remember when my sister came into Olive Garden where I work and she goes, oh, yeah, when we came in that day, you looked freaking pissed. She was like, what did I do? Because you looked mad at me. And I was like, no, that's just my face. I was content that day. So don't judge a book by its cover. Another one is to not care as much about what other people do or think about you. Because it's just going to bring you down.
That's a hard one. That's definitely a hard one to try and get over.
When anybody could say, let your guard down, but it's another thing to do it.
Right. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's not like I have confidence issues. I just constantly have this voice in my head that's telling me stuff. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's me all the time.
Let's see. What else can I work on? This kind of ties into resolution, so I'll keep it for that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm very bad at my eating choices.
Why you say that?
Because I eat whatever I want.
Okay. But
doesn't mean it's healthy. Like, you saw what I ate at Applebee's. Holy crap. It was 3,000 calories.
Yeah, but
it was so good though.
At the end of the meal, you're full.
That's true.
So,
yeah.
I mean, you know,
I can go to the gym.
Right, and it's another thing to do with my mom and I have been doing, which for me has been not good, but for her has been good, kind of. Which is we're portioning food, and a lot of the times we drink the protein shakes.
Yeah.
But they're not protein shakes. They're like breakfast shakes.
What are they called? Is it like Ensure or is it Muscle Milk?
No, I think it's in
'Cause I love me
Shore.
some muscle milk.
I think it's in Shore, but it's like it gives you all your vitamins and bullshit
Okay.
for the day.
Yeah.
But it's not to be. It literally says this is not to be meant as a meal.
Yeah.
It's just like your vitamin intake.
Yeah.
And the problem is it makes someone like me very full.
Yeah.
And that I don't want to eat anything the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But I know I have to. And the problem with that is I get super sick if I eat too much. And like, it's just why'd you do that?
I don't know. Random sound.
Guess what that is? We'll send out a Visa gift card with no value.
Yeah.
So you can just
we're poor.
yeah. So you can just keep the card and use it for nothing.
We're poor for now.
We'll sign it.
Yet.
We'll sign it. If you can guess what specifically he shook, we will send you a Visa gift card with $0 on it, and we'll sign it.
I don't know, Tyler. What do you think I could work on from your perspective of me? Because I told you what I thought.
Oh, nothing, darling. You're fabulous.
Oh, thank you, darling. I don't know why we're talking like this, but we are.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I can't do accents really well.
I know you can. Let's see what else I can say about you. Because you know I'm honest. Like if you want to know,
you are very honest. You are honest, Abe. Just without the hat and the beard
and the hair
and the being like 6 foot 1,000.
Yeah, I'm only 5'11". I'm getting there.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
I'm like 5'6.5".
Yeah.
I'm short. It's fantastic.
We're back on.
We're back on.
Okay.
We took a break. I had to turn off my air freshener because it makes a annoying noise that gets in the recordings all the time.
I don't know if I already talked about this in a previous podcast. Like I have like a ton. I have one other podcast. I don't think I talked about this in the other one, but Tyler's room needed some help, so I helped him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd say the other thing. Yeah, the other thing is
Well, this is how we made our like
setup,
quote unquote studio.
Around, so we had to shove everything in the closet, and yeah.
Well, we organized everything.
Yeah,
which was
say
good.
Your biggest, I don't know, your procrastination. That's something
yes,
you have to work on.
Most definitely.
And I have to work on not being such a bitch to people.
Yeah.
Like I can be really nice. Like I'm super sweet. Anyone can tell you I'm super sweet, but I also have that very like sarcastic bitchy side, and I don't like it.
I mean,
you have to have it sometimes,
right?
Like sometimes they just don't get it.
You're just being honest.
Look.
You're just being honest.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing, but it also anymore gets you in a lot of trouble for some reason.
I'm gonna be in the business sector, so I feel like having that type of attitude is.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to put people in their place like instantly, or you're gonna have to let them go.
Yep,
you know.
I already do that.
That's good.
Yep.
So.
I love how it's 4:49 and it's like dark. I think.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's almost fully dark, and it's not even 5. It's barely 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, the winter blues is real.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks so much.
It's so weird. I am strange in this way, but I like when it's dark out just because I feel like I'm not missing out on anything that's going on outside of my world.
Yeah.
So I can do whatever I want, and I actually get more energy when it's dark out.
You get more energy when it's dark out?
I do. That's why I like going to the gym at like 7 or 8 o'clock because it's dark.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, Logan's tradition for going to the gym. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
I have seen this man go to the gym at 8 at night with a Red Bull and a protein shake. And I'm like, brother, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, no, it's fine. I go to sleep great. And I'm thinking, how the fuck do you go to sleep?
Yeah.
Please
like
explain.
I told you before, all the energy drinks make me tired eventually.
Yeah, but you're also drinking a protein shake.
Yeah. Oh, well. I still fall asleep. And it's nice. I usually go 4 days a week. I haven't gone for the past 3 weeks. I need to go back. That's going to be one of my resolutions.
There you go. You're going to go back to the gym once? No. Or like a while?
I'd say 4 days a week.
Hey, there you go.
That's what I did before. It used to be Monday through Thursday.
I honestly could not even like give you a resolution just because.
Just like be better.
Yeah. Yeah. That's about it.
Or live happier.
Yeah. Don't be as. For me. This is for me, not for Logan. Logan's perfect. I am the one
Bullshit. No, I'm not.
I am the one that needs a lot of help.
Yeah.
I just need to focus on me.
You can't look at the past because the past is already done.
Right.
So you got to either look at the present or you got to look at the future.
I wish I could look into the future.
Actually, don't even look at the future. Look at what's happening right now and what you can do right now.
I could jump out my window.
I mean, everyone could do that. You just have to have a window.
But I do have a window.
That's about to be locked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't jump out the window today.
I don't know. I'm ready to have a kick-ass school year, too. Because I'm going to get my degree in the fall.
Yeah, this is
in accounting. Hopefully I have more gusto when it comes to getting a job.
Well, I mean, you have the degree.
I have 2, but...
Yeah. So that'll be the benefit.
Yeah, I have a business degree and I have an accounting degree. Yeah, so I should be fine.
Oh, of course you will.
Yeah.
And I know you'll get a good job and I'll live in your basement.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to move away just to see things. However,
I'll live in your basement.
Here. Yeah.
Wherever you go.
Yeah.
Whether it be a different state or a different country.
Or a different world. Who knows? Maybe we'll live on Mars someday.
Oh, sick. We'll be one of the first people to populate Mars.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's looking real good, people. We're moving to Mars. On the first mansion of Mars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My thing is, if I ever strike it rich, I want a house with a that's big enough to have a movie theater.
A tram. You were talking about the tram.
So I don't have to walk the whole way.
Take the tram to the dining hall.
Yeah, take the tram, and I'll have intercoms everywhere.
No, dear
so
Lord.
everyone will know what they're supposed to be doing.
You're gonna have a tram that goes like 3 miles to a dining hall.
Yeah, and then I kind of want to have like what they have on Austin Powers, like that pool with sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
Frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their frickin' heads. You know what? No shit. Anybody can look this up. They actually sell them. It's a laser pointer.
That's terrible.
It's a shark with a laser beam on its head, and it's a laser pointer.
A frickin' laser beam attached to their frickin' heads.
And I forget who it was at the time. Like him and I were like,
Dr. Evil.
Well, yeah, that's Dr. Evil. But I mean, like,
well, I know that. I thought you were.
One of my other friends and I were like all about that. It was hilarious, and I was gonna get it for him, and it was at GameStop for a while, and they like one day I went and they didn't have them, and I was like, shit.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
That bagel
probably Amazon.
Really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sorry to get off track. That bagel just looks great.
Let me tell you, if anyone's ever in Lidditz, Do-Si Do is the greatest place to get anything. Baked goods. They have like the best bagels around. They have you got a cheese Danish.
Yeah.
How was that Danish?
It was okay.
Oh, okay.
It was good at first, but then I kept
You mean it was fantastic?
And then I kept eating it. It was like, nah.
You mean it was fantastic?
I'd rather have a Starbucks cheese Danish now.
I mean, yeah.
Here's the thing. Their cheese Danish had no bread. However, Starbucks has all bread and barely any cheese on their cheese Danish.
Yeah.
So that's your drawback there. So they both had their drawbacks.
Do-Si Do has a lot of fucking cheese.
And at least Do-Si Do isn't corporate run. I love Starbucks, but I love a good, it's not a mom and pop store, but you know what I mean.
I call it a hippy dippy coffee shop.
Okay.
Just because it's not corporate run, but it's still a hangout spot for all the high schoolers.
There's no room though. They need more room.
Oh no, not at all. That place has been there forever.
Yeah.
Since I can remember, and I think since most of my older family can remember too.
Yeah.
And all I know is it's always done good.
Yeah. So to recap, what are our resolutions? So mine, go to the gym 4 days a week consistently.
Yes.
And not stop mid-February like everyone else.
Right.
I can't wait for that gym in January. It's going to be packed as hell.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, so go to the gym, eat better, be more positive, even though I feel like I am a positive person already.
You are.
And I don't know. Connect with as many people as possible.
Right.
Those are my resolutions.
They sound amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And mine are don't overthink things.
Mm-hmm.
take it real slow because this year is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
If I was to put it in one word, fantastic.
Yeah.
And I really want to see a lot of change. Good change, not bad change.
Yeah.
Especially in all of us.
Well, yeah, and you think about it, like, every year goes by so quick, and then you look back and you're 22. I mean, I'm not old, but you look back and you're 22, and you can say, oh my god, I've been friends with this person for, like, 18 years. You just sound like an old mofo.
I mean, that's me and Harry.
Yeah.
Since kindergarten.
Me and Spencer have known each other since kindergarten.
Yeah.
So
18 years. That's crazy to think about.
it's like, yeah, 17 years.
Makes
us sound
so old.
Yeah. It's going to be 2020. It's going to be we're in the roaring 20s again. Hopefully we don't hit a depression in 29.
Wouldn't that be
what
crazy?
I mean? That would suck.
History is reversing.
Yeah.
The dinosaurs are actually coming back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw speaking of dinosaurs, I saw this picture of a fossil they found that is like, they say it's the closest thing to a full dinosaur still intact they've ever seen. And they believe if they could, like, defossilize it.
Is that the word?
I don't know, but that's my word.
Exhume? Are you thinking of, like, exhume?
Logan, I'm not smart. What the fuck does that
mean? You know
mean?
how people say, I'm exhuming the body? I don't know. Is that
examining? Examining the body?
No, exhume. Not examine.
I've never heard that word my entire life.
Let's look it up, shall we?
Exhume. Exhume means...
Because I've heard it in a ton of movies.
To dig.
To dig
out of the earth.
Out of the earth. To revive or restore. So, yeah, that's what I was getting at.
So, yeah, I guess exhume. And I spelled it wrong, too.
Exhume. Okay.
Dig out.
E-X-H-U-M-E.
Something buried, especially a corpse, from the ground.
Okay, that's disgusting.
Neat.
Let's go back.
That's gross.
Yep.
So, sure, let's go with exhume.
Yeah.
So they were saying if they could exhume this fossil, it would probably live.
No.
Which, right, I'm saying it's been millions and millions and millions and millions of years. There is no fucking way that thing is alive. Except, I'm sitting here saying Walt Disney's head is still frozen underneath Disney World.
Why?
Because that was the big, like, oh, when Walt Disney died, they cut off his head and then they froze it.
Nope.
And, oh, I know. But that was, like, the biggest thing going around. But, like, think about this. Think about this. We're saying this now, and then, like, oh, Walt Disney's back. Disney 3.0 or 2.0.
I'm going to put him on a
just
Roblox
like
body. Yeah.
A Roblox body?
No, a robot.
A robot body?
Yeah.
Why don't I put him on a Steve body from Minecraft? Or a Creeper body. Except he would explode.
I can't believe at the age of 22 I still like Minecraft. I mean, I know there are 40-year-olds that like Minecraft.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, I like to use it mainly for... Like, I like to lay out houses.
Yeah.
That I'll draw up.
Yeah.
And then I'll go into Minecraft on my computer and I will... Because it's already in 3D and it's blocks, which is perfect.
Yeah.
You can see it in every way, just the outline. And then you can even record, your gameplay.
Yeah.
And say, like, okay, if I walk in the house, this is what I want to see. And this is how I want it laid out. And this is how I want the stairwell. And this is how I want this. And, like, it's super cool to do.
It's like a nice tool.
Mm-hmm. And it's a nice tool for, like, $20.
Yeah.
So, on PC anyway.
I was going to say, I have the Pocket Edition on my phone, and it was $6.
$6, that's it.
Yeah. And I can play it on my iPad, so it's like basically the same as the screen.
Yeah. So what did you get for Christmas?
Well, okay, so I got these no-bull shoes, which if you don't know, they're these luxury, when I say luxury, they're more expensive trainer shoes. So I was planning on wearing them out wherever I wanted, but mostly in the gym because they are expensive. However, I got the wrong size.
Oh.
I swear I said a 13, but I got a 12, so we're going to have to send them back. I also got a ton of gift cards for food eating out because I'm an eating out freak. That's another thing I have to stop this coming year.
I mean, but Applebee's has them good drinks.
That's true. I mean, so does
most places. Yeah.
I was going to say, I can get a Long Island anywhere.
I mean, yeah.
Or a Blue Hawaiian.
The Blue Hawaiians. Oh.
Yeah.
I went to, when my friend came up, or down, wherever the fuck they live now.
Where are they from?
Florida.
And they came up. But here's my thing. My one uncle came that one year. And I said, "Oh, you came up." And he's like, "Technically, since we live higher up than you.
We came down.
We came down." And
okay,
like,
you came over.
I'm like, I get it, uncle. We can stop now.
Okay, we came over. You guys came over to see us. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
We're done with this conversation.
Yeah. Let's just eat dinner and call it a day.
Yep, there you go.
Can you hear me shuffling the paper?
I can.
Oh my God, I love it.
They probably can too.
What about now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just love hitting things against this. It's not like it's super loud.
That's the nicer microphone, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like, this microphone's really nice. Well, okay. So, anybody who listened to the Christmas podcast, which was very short, I was saying that we were in the process of upgrading our equipment. I don't know if my microphone is clearer now, but
I think it is.
I think it is too. We recently got a new soundboard, and we got a new cord for my microphone to plug into the soundboard. Now, your cord was older.
Yeah.
But I don't think my cord originally was for this microphone because it's an older microphone. So we had to find the right cord to fit it.
Yeah.
And I think now it's clear. Because I think before it was very echoey.
Yeah.
And now through this, I mean, I sound so clear, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We still need... It's this little metal box that plugs into our soundboard that it comes out 4 ways to so we can plug in 4 sets of headphones for when we have guests, because we're only gonna have up to 4 or up to 2 guests plus us.
Yeah.
And you would think it's so easy to find the one you want. And of course, the one we want on Amazon takes 1 to 2 months to ship. And I go, why? Why in God's green earth does it take 1 to 2 months to ship when it's a little piece of metal with like 5 holes in it? Like, I would love to contact the company and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, I'm just cutting off the bitches.
That's good. But yeah, so, we have everything except for Logan's microphone that he's getting still.
Eventually.
And 2 more sets of headphones. Eventually.
Yes, we're going to have a party. I mean, not like we're having a fiesta right now. We're having fun right now.
Yeah, we are having fun right now. It's currently 5:06, and
Cinco de Mayo yet? Nope.
No, that's May 5th.
I know that.
That's 5 months away.
Dumb on purpose.
It's not 5 o'clock yet.
Yes, it is. It's 5:07.
It's not 5 on the dot.
Oh my God.
This peanut butter bagel looks so good, except now it's like
it's cold as
hard as a rock.
Cold as hell, but
the peanut butter's still good though.
It looks cold as Antarctica.
Cold as fuck.
Okay, so I guess that wraps up our podcast for today. That's all we wanted to rant on today. If there's anything that you want us to talk about in future episodes, please let us know. We always love your comments, your concerns even. And any requests that you want to do, we'll take it into consideration.
Always.
Let us know in your comments what your New Year's resolutions are, what you liked about the Christmas time, what movies you love.
Oh, and I'm going to say one thing.
Yeah.
I am a very big believer in Merry Christmas, saying Merry Christmas, and I know a lot of people are very opposed to that now because they like the Happy Holidays thing because not
Just
everybody.
You want to be all inclusive,
right, and not everybody celebrates Christmas. And for once in my entire life, I will actually sit here and say I'm gonna change the way I say that because I now have a lot more people in my family that don't directly celebrate Christmas. So,
and it's so nice that you have that now because you can broaden your perspective.
Right. And so, from that, I just love to see the change in the new year and the new decade.
Yeah. So, since it is going to be the new year, we're planning on actually maybe not posting next week. We'll try to. But if not next week, the week after, just because it is New Year's week.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to be busy.
Yeah, we usually record on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, which is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day this next coming week. So we'll try and get something out for you.
Right.
Like I said, leave us any comments. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe as well. And we're going to post updates on Facebook and any other platform that we're on. What else are you on? Instagram?
I am on Instagram. You are on Instagram.
That's true.
We will leave our links to our social media below.
Yeah.
And for anybody who would like to suggest, so for YouTube, the only way I can put these on YouTube is you have to include, quote unquote, video or media.
Yeah.
So what I do is I take an image offline and I just extend it the entire length of the video or
so
the
if you
audio.
Want to suggest an image, I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah. So as of right now, if you want to send us an image to use in one of our podcasts, send them in. I'll leave the link for our email below, and send them in. Mm-hmm. I'll just if I get a lot, I'll just make I'll put all of them in if it's not like more than like 5 or 10.
Yeah. So happy holidays. I hope everyone has a good rest of their year, and happy New Year's. We'll see you in 2020.
Yes.
Okay, I guess bye.
Bye.